I am not a big fan of coffee, but I need my morning routine place to wake me up from my laziness. And Starbucks is probably the only place to open early in the morning at 5:30 a.m. or 6 a.m. in New York. But the problem is sometimes, the person next to my table looks dangerous because they keep spelling the inserting words in the air. Walking around and murmuring with his half-hips naked in an indoor Starbucks, or bringing so many bags with them like in the middle of moving. So just wondering, so all for Sarah to understand homeless better. Sarah, let's see together. Are there more homeless in NYC? The number of homeless New Yorkers sleeping each night in municipal shelters is now 37% higher than it was 10 years ago. The number of homeless single adults is 117% higher than it was 10 years ago. Sarah, why are there so many homeless in NYC now? You know, homelessness is a complex issue that affects many cities around the world, and New York City is no exception. The high number of homeless individuals in the city is due to a variety of factors, including a lack of affordable housing, mental health and substance abuse issues, unemployment and poverty, domestic violence, and natural disasters and economic downturns. One of the main causes of homelessness in New York City is a lack of affordable housing. The cost of living in the city is extremely high, and many low-income workers struggle to make ends meet. As a result, many people are unable to find and maintain stable housing, which can lead to homelessness. This problem is further exacerbated by the limited availability of low-income housing options in the city, as well as the rising cost of rent. Mental health and substance abuse issues also play a significant role in the homelessness crisis in New York City. A significant portion of the homeless population in the city struggles with these challenges, which can make it difficult for them to maintain stable housing. These individuals may require additional support and services to overcome their struggles and get back on their feet. Unemployment and poverty are also major factors that contribute to homelessness in New York City. High rates of unemployment and poverty can lead to a loss of housing, as people are unable to earn enough money to support themselves. In addition, economic downturns and natural disasters can also cause an increase in homelessness, as people lose their homes and are unable to find stable housing. Domestic violence is another common cause of homelessness, especially for women and children. Victims of domestic violence may leave their homes to escape abuse, but without a place to go, they may become homeless. This can have a devastating impact on their lives, and they may require support and services to help them get back on their feet. Okay, Sarah, then do you know below? New things for Sarah to learn. Sarah, which U.S. city has the highest homeless rate? Among major cities, Los Angeles, 54 for 69 individuals, and New York City, 308, have the largest unhoused populations, collectively accounting for nearly one-fifth of the country's total afflicted, Jan 25, 2023. It is for Sarah's self-study. Sarah, how many people are homeless? In a city of more than 8.4 million people, nearly 1 in every 120 New Yorkers is homeless. That's 70,000 men, women, and children. An estimated 3,400 people are living unsheltered in the subways, on the streets of Manhattan, or in one of the other boroughs. Among those sleeping in city shelters, 15,000 are single men, more than 4,500 are single women, and 35,000 are adults or children in families. Meanwhile, nearly 1 in 3 NYC children live below the poverty line. Oh! Sarah, please remember this word. Municipal, 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 adjective. Of or belonging to a town or city. Municipal authorities. Municipal tennis courts. Great learning moments. Oh! Sarah, please remember this word. Eviction, 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 noun. The act of forcing someone to leave somewhere, especially their home. After falling behind with his mortgage payments, he now faces eviction from his home. Oh! Sarah, please remember this word. Afflicted, afflicted, afflicted. Afflict, verb. If a problem or illness afflicts a person or thing, he, she, or it suffers from it. It is an illness that afflicts women more than men. A country afflicted by civil war. Oh. Sarah, please remember this word. Substance, substance, substance. Noun, material, material with particular physical characteristics. An organic, chemical substance. What sort of substance could withstand those temperatures? Noun, importance. The most important part of what someone has said or written. Later that year, the substance of their secret conversation appeared in a newspaper article. Oh. Sarah, please remember this word. Meanwhile, 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 adverb. Until something expected happens, or while something else is happening. Carl's starting college in September. Meanwhile, he's traveling around Europe. Okay, so far, great learning moments. Sarah, do you know the reasons why many homeless people avoid staying in shelters? Homelessness is a complex issue that affects individuals and communities in many cities around the world, including New York City. While shelters are an important resource for homeless individuals and families, some may avoid staying in shelters for various reasons. One of the reasons why homeless people may avoid shelters is due to the conditions in the shelters themselves. Some shelters in New York City may have poor living conditions, including overcrowding, lack of privacy, and inadequate facilities. This can make them an unattractive option for homeless individuals who are looking for a safe and comfortable place to stay. Another reason why some homeless individuals may avoid shelters is due to safety concerns. Homeless individuals who have experienced abuse or violence in the past may feel unsafe in shelters, particularly in the close quarters and lack of privacy. In addition, the lack of security in some shelters may increase the risk of theft and other crimes. A third reason why homeless individuals may avoid shelters is due to their pets and possessions. Many homeless individuals have pets or possessions that they are unable to bring into shelters, which can make it difficult for them to access shelter services. As a result, some may choose to stay on the streets or in other unsafe places instead. A fourth reason why some homeless individuals may avoid shelters is due to the barriers to accessing services. Homeless individuals who lack identification or other documentation, have language barriers, or have disabilities may have difficulty accessing shelter services. This can make it challenging for them to find safe and stable housing. Finally, some homeless individuals may struggle with mental health and substance abuse issues, which can make it difficult for them to adjust to the structure and rules of shelter life. This can lead to a lack of trust in the shelter system and may cause some individuals to avoid staying in shelters altogether. It is for Sarah's self-study. Sarah, what do you think? Some think homeless people are dangerous, others think they are not harmful. What is your side? The question of whether homeless individuals are dangerous or not harmful is a complex one that is often influenced by a range of factors, including personal experiences, media coverage, and social and cultural attitudes. Some people may hold the belief that homeless individuals are dangerous based on their own experiences or the experiences of others they know. Others may hold this belief because of media coverage that highlights instances of crime or other harmful behavior among homeless individuals. However, it is important to recognize that these perceptions are often based on stereotypes and do not accurately reflect the experiences of the majority of homeless individuals. Homelessness is often a result of a combination of factors, including lack of affordable housing, unemployment, poverty, and health problems. Many homeless individuals are simply trying to survive and are in need of support and assistance. In reality, homeless individuals are just as likely to be victims of crime as anyone else. In fact, homelessness can make individuals more vulnerable to victimization, as they may be more likely to be targeted by criminals because of their perceived vulnerability. It is also important to note that homeless individuals are not a monolithic group and that each individual has unique experiences, challenges, and needs. A comprehensive and multifaceted approach is needed to address the issue of homelessness, including the provision of affordable housing, job training, and employment opportunities. and mental health and substance abuse services. In conclusion, the question of whether homeless individuals are dangerous or not harmful is a complex one that is often influenced by a range of factors. It is important to approach this issue with empathy and understanding, recognizing that homeless individuals are individuals with unique experiences, stories, and needs, and that a comprehensive and multifaceted approach is needed to address the issue of homelessness. Oh, Sarah, please remember this word. Media coverage, media coverage, media coverage. Media coverage refers to the coverage of events, people, or issues by various forms of media, such as news outlets, television, radio, and the internet. The way a particular event or issue is covered by the media can greatly impact public perception and understanding of the event or issue. Sarah, please take a look at this issue too. Any example who becomes successful after being homeless on the street? There are many examples of individuals who have overcome homelessness and achieved great success. While homelessness is a difficult and challenging experience, it is not an insurmountable obstacle. For example, author and motivational speaker Nick Vujicic was born with a rare disorder that left him without any limbs. Despite facing significant challenges growing up, including a period of homelessness, he went on to become a successful speaker and author, inspiring millions of people around the world with his message of hope and determination. Another example is J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Rowling experienced a period of poverty and homelessness before finding success as a writer. Today, she is one of the best-selling authors in the world, and her books have been adapted into a hugely successful movie franchise. Oh, Sarah, please remember this word. Cultural attitudes, cultural attitudes. Cultural attitudes refer to the collective beliefs, values, and opinions that a particular culture or society holds about a particular issue or phenomenon. Oh, Sarah, please remember this word. Perception, a belief or opinion, often held by many people and based on how things seem. We have to change the public's perception that money is being wasted. These photographs will affect people's perceptions of war. Oh, Sarah, please remember this word. Perceive, 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 verb. To come to an opinion about something or have a belief about something. Women's magazines are often perceived to be superficial. Oh, Sarah, please remember this word. Monolithic, monolithic, adjective, too large, too regular, or without interesting differences, and unwilling or unable to be changed. Monolithic state-run organizations. Oh, Sarah, please remember this word. Alleviate, alleviate, alleviate. To make something bad such as pain or problems less severe. The drugs did nothing to alleviate her pain suffering. Another Sarah's curiosity. Sarah, do you know? Shelter for the homeless in New York is free. In New York City, there are both free and fee-based shelter options available for homeless individuals and families. The Department of Homeless Services provides a range of services and resources for homeless individuals and families, including emergency shelters, temporary housing, and permanent housing solutions. Some of these services and resources, such as emergency shelters, are available at no cost to eligible individuals and families. However, there are also fee-based shelters and temporary housing options available, such as supportive housing and single-room occupancy buildings, which may require a monthly rent payment. Additionally, some private shelters may also charge fees for their services. Sarah, it is the last part. Sarah, do you know? Ordinary people like Sarah can be homeless in the future? Yes. Homelessness is a complex and multifaceted issue that can impact individuals from all walks of life. While it is often associated with individuals who struggle with addiction, mental health issues, or poverty, the reality is that anyone can become homeless, regardless of their background, income, or circumstances. In many cases, a single life event, such as a sudden illness or a loss of employment, can be enough to push someone into homelessness. In addition, the availability of affordable housing is a major factor in the prevalence of homelessness. In many cities, including New York City, the cost of housing has risen significantly in recent years, making it increasingly difficult for low and moderate income individuals and families to find and maintain stable housing. It is important to recognize that homelessness can happen to anyone and that it is not a reflection of an individual's character or worth. With the right support, resources, and opportunities, individuals who are experiencing homelessness can regain stability and achieve their goals. However, addressing homelessness on a systemic level requires a collective effort and requires investment in affordable housing, job training, and other resources that can help prevent and alleviate homelessness. Oh, Sarah, please remember this word. Insurmountable, insurmountable, insurmountable. Especially of a problem or a difficulty, so great that it cannot be dealt with successfully. Oh, Sarah, please remember this word. Thrive, 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 verb. To grow, develop, or be successful. His business thrived in the years before the war. She seems to thrive on stress. Well done, Sarah. Great, you did good so far, and please keep going. And don't forget to be positive. God bless you, and good luck, and good luck, and good luck. Cheers.